Okay, today I'm going to go over how to create a mirror. When you create a mirror disk, you have to have two disks that are open and available to be a part of the mirror. You can see here that there's the Create Mirror Disk button. And then when I click the Create Mirror Disk button, it gives me a list of all the available disks to be a part of the mirror. So you can select this disk here in Bay 4, set that one as master, because this is where my most viable data is, and then I'm going to add this one as a slave to the mirror. I'm going to assume that these are clean, so if there is viable live data on the first disk, it's not going to try to format the drives and clean it off, and I'm going to use the max array size possible, and I'm going to hit create. It's going to say to you, are you sure you want to do this? I'm going to hit confirm. And then now we can see that we have a logical volume. When we have a logical volume, it needs to be formatted, so I'm going to hit the format button. You have several different options in the formatting. You can do MBR GPT. Typically it's GPT anymore. MBR is kind of a legacy value, so you probably don't want to use that one. You can encrypt the data. If you use encryption, I'll go over that later. You do have to mount the volume. You can do NTFS file system or an ext4. Typically, when NTFS is based more with the Windows, that's the one you're going to be using. And then you can name the volume so that it has a volume name in the Windows environment. Do a quick format, that's already highlighted, and format. Gives you a brief overview of what it's going to do. Says, are you sure you want to do this? And it's going to destroy all the data on the disk, and confirm. You can see now that it is formatting the drive. The smaller of the two drives was an 80 gig, so that's what it took. And there it is. We can now go into properties, go to the share mode, turn the share mode to either iSCSI or NAS, give it a share name. You have several different options here. You can see you can pop these open and change some of those options, and save. And alright, now we have a NAS shared mirror disk.